we have a new feature in Mockit, and that is the OpenAI integration. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can add your OpenAI API key in your Mockit compose file and have AI respond in case of not having that specific template in our configurations. So with Mockit, we have to have every template with every show command that we want to run. Otherwise, we're not able to retrieve that uh, configuration data. So this is actually a limitation because Mockit doesn't support every possible show commands because we don't have every possible show commands template. And we can have AI respond to us in case of not having that template. It's pretty easy to do that. We just have to add an API key. This is going to be OpenAI API key to our compose file and have AI respond. Another interesting feature that will be added after adding the key is that we can run abbreviations just like on the CLI, where you would run show IP int brief in case of show IP interface brief. So let's first use Mockit without AI. I'm going to SSH to this instance, and from here I'm going to say show IP int brief. In abbreviations, you see that this doesn't work. If I say show question mark, it gives me the available show commands for Cisco iOS, and the connection is also closed. So we have a bunch of show commands. This is useful for automation purposes and just testing your scripts. But for example, I don't see show AAA. This is a command that is missing. And again, I have to SSH. Now, if I say show AAA or show AAA question mark, there is nothing showing here. So I'm going to exit out and say docker compose down. And from here, we have a couple of ways to integrate AI. The first option is to use the environment variables directly into our manifest file. And that is going to be OpenAI support and OpenAI API key. You set the support to true and you put in the key string in here. And the second method is to use an environment variable. And this is the option I'm going to be using for this video because I don't want to disclose my API key. And I am going to uncomment these, save this, and go to terminal and bring the container up. And make sure to use the build flag. It is started, so I'm going to SSH into the device one more time. Now, if I say show question mark, I'm going to get the same templates, basically the commands that are available. But if I say show AAA, and as you can see, it's taking a second, and that's because it is sending a query to get the response back. This is what we see here, and you can basically choose any other command that is not available here, and you get the same, you get something in the output. Another thing is to use abbreviations here. So if I say show IP int br, again, taking a second, sending a query, and this is the output of the show IP interface brief. You can also use show IP int brief. I'm going to see whether the output is a little bit cleaner, and as you can see, it is. That's because we are being more specific. So that's the thing with AI. It's not always 100% correct, but it gets closer by day. So that concludes this video. I will see you in a future one.